Hey there, East Tennessee. Hope you have been enjoying this beautiful Sunday that we've been seeing. Definitely on the hotter end, but still not as hot as we saw on your Saturday. But as we look forward over the next couple of days, we're going to continue to see warm temperatures to start the week, but we'll cool down as we get later in. That's going to be because of a cold front that we'll see as we get later in the week, but that's okay because these temperatures are not going to drop too much lower than this. It's still going to be the 80s and still feel like summer. The good news is dew point is going to take a bit of a drop as we get through much of this week as well. Starting in the mid 60s as we get into your Monday, dropping pretty significantly into the upper 50s as we get through much of this week, even possibly down to the 40s by the end of it. So some good crisp air to get you through while we're still seeing these warmer temperatures. We're taking a look at your satellite radar right now, but we haven't seen any severe storms here in East Tennessee, but we have seen a couple of strong ones. Some cells further down in the south that have gotten upwards of 50 miles per hour, some penny to nickel size hail. So again, these down south just passing through 75. We had this little bit here that was just leaving Knox County, heading a little bit into Roane and Loudoun. This cell further up here in North and Claiborne County has now reduced itself to a couple of showers. So we'll continue to see some smaller cells work their way through, but they've been developing some decent strength due to the atmosphere around us. We are seeing a bit of the instability and the winds for it. But from the wider scale, we're actually not seeing too much. You can tell this wider swath down here as it works its way to the southwest out of North Carolina. That's why some people here in the Southern Valley are seeing some of the storms. And as you watch this energy make its way over for the Northeast, it is going to be possible for us to see a couple more showers as we get into the rest of your evening. But once we see nightfall, those storms are definitely going to be calming down once we continue to pass. So again, those are going to kind of continue to expand and move out of the way as we get into the nighttime, generally dissipating as they get into parts of northern to central Alabama. And then your Monday morning, we're going to wake up to more clear conditions, partly cloudy skies for the most part. But as we get later into the afternoon and evening, there is going to be a possibility for some more daytime heating based showers that are going to come through. We're still seeing some pretty decent heat. You can see here these little specks of green here coming out of Kentucky as we get into parts of middle and eastern Tennessee, but still not going to have a huge impact. You can tell because we're not going to be getting much rainfall. Most of the rainfall is going to be focused here into the south for some of those people that did see some of those showers, generally around maybe less than a quarter of an inch, maybe generally around a tenth. You can tell most of the rain has been focused here on the east up until this point. As we get over the next 5 days, we are going to see some very light rain chances. We look a little bit later into your Thursday, got this 20% chance here because I told you earlier there's going to be that cold front coming through. It is going to bring some rain chances with it sometime on your Thursday, but it's still not looking like a very huge amount. I'll give you a look at your futurecast right now. High pressure is going to be sitting over your area as we get into your Monday, but that's going to continue to push and sink further down south because this next cold front with high pressure behind it is going to be moving in. Not really too much rain on your Tuesday, but we do see that come sometime around Wednesday or Thursday. You see some of that rain there before it continues to push on through into the deeper south, and we see high pressure take over again as we get into your Friday. Rainfall is still going to be on the lighter end of that, most likely staying less than an inch, but we are still going to need it because the drought monitor is going to be on the abnormally dry side, especially for those of you here in the Northern Valley working its way into parts of Kentucky. But take a look at your full 7-day forecast. It's going to be a beautiful week. 80s all the way through, even though we do cool down to around 80 degrees on your Thursday on the dot. As we get towards the weekend, we are investigating some very light rain chances, but still going to have those beautiful temperatures in the mid 80s.